Especially if you are suffering from any cold or any deep breathing problem, pranayama is very, very effective. It will cure very quickly. So during this period, focus only on the breath. Don't allow the mind to wander anywhere. Focus on the breath. Relax your entire physical body and mind. And as said earlier, the pranamaya kosha is between annamaya kosha and manomaya kosha. Means what? Whatever deep pranayama you do will have a positive impact on both the body, annamaya kosha, and the mind, the manomaya kosha. So, when the physical body and the mind are totally relaxed, mind is attained deep quietude. Upanishad mantra says that one should do dhyanam on the supreme principle. Sarvam khalvidam brahma tat jalaniti shanta upasita. So, when the mind is quietened, shanta upasita, do dhyanam upasana on Brahma Tattvam as Sarvam Khalu Idam. Idam Sarvam Khalu. Everything verily around us is Brahman, and that Brahman is supreme consciousness principle, the ultimate truth. Since it is difficult to comprehend, Upanishad mantras help us to understand the same supreme principle as the consciousness principle that is present within each and every individual. All the cognition that happens within an individual is possible only because of the consciousness principle present within. Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate amrutam. Bodham, bodham, pratibodham. Every cognition that happens. So it requires a very calm mind, analytical mind to discern beyond the Shabda Sparasha Rupa Rasagandham how this comprehension is happening within me. I'm able to hear, smell, taste, see, act, think because of the consciousness principle. Bodham, bodham, pratibodham. So, viditam matam. So, one who understands after deep analysis through study of Vedanta Shastras, through Viveka Vairagyam and Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi Mukshutvam, go to a guru and study, understands this supreme knowledge without any doubt. Matam Amritatvam hi vindate. So one who understands this attains immortality. And while being alive with Brahmajnanam, Atmana vindate viryam. You get tremendous mental power to face any adversity in life. It can be the most difficult, seemingly. Other people will be saying so much difficulty is there for this person. Atmajnani is absolutely not bothered. Brahmajnani, Atmajnani. So, Atmana vindate viryam. Vidyaya, on realization, vindate amritam. Attain immortality. Once you realize this as your true nature and establish in it, not part time, full time. Should be saying Aham Brahmasmi. So, how to get to that knowledge? Step by step, Bhagavan is guiding us through the ninth chapter. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां षडे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतं वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अपार करुणा सिंधुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्महम् ओम ऑल ऑफ चैंट एम ब्रह्मा लाउडली यम ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्र मरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम श्री भगवानुवाच तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः ओम शांति शांति शांतिः अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः ओम नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अंडमं व्यक्तसंभवम् अंडस्यान्तस्विमे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी ओम. That's all chant shloka number 17. chapter 9, 9.17. Sri Bhagavanuvacha Pitamahasya Jagataha Mata Dhata Pitamaha Vedyam Pavitramokaraha Riksamaya Jurevacha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the ninth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is called as Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yogaha, the sovereign science, sovereign secret, supreme knowledge, ultimate knowledge, the greatest knowledge, Brahmajnanam, knowledge of Brahma Tattvam. So Bhagavan has explained that Bhagavan's true nature, Ishvaraha is equal to what? Brahman plus Maya. The matter principle, the world. World doesn't mean only the physical matter, everything, your thoughts, your own physical body, all the other positions, everything is matter. That is Maya. It has got only seeming reality. It is not absolute reality. It's called relative reality. Write down. Vyavaharika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam means it has got only reality for transactions, transactional reality, relative reality. This relative reality gets its reality from the absolute reality. Very term relative reality means it doesn't have absolute reality. It cannot exist on its own. So, Brahman is the ultimate reality which provides existence to relative reality. So, Bhagavan explains that his true nature, which is also the ultimate knowledge, Brahma Tattvam, is this absolute reality, which is called Sat Chit Ananda Swarupam. Satchidananda Swarupam. Sat, existence principle, Chit, consciousness principle, Anandam, which is pure bliss. So, bliss, or in your local terminology, happiness. Nah, again, happiness. Happiness is not there in any matter principle. Anando Brahmeti Vyajanat. Brahman is Anandam. So, this is the ultimate knowledge. It takes a lot of effort, systematic study, tapashraddha, all those things to understand this. Study of this Vedanta Shastra through the Guru systematically till you understand, appreciate, realize, internalize, and become that Brahman. So, Bhagavan says, there are various stages people go through when you start this journey. First stage is what is called as what? Manda Adhikari. What is Manda Adhikari? Starts religious process to purify oneself through karma, then through karma yoga, and then through dhyanam, then reaches the intermediate stage. What is that? Madhyama Adhikari. So Madhyama Adhikari is more deeper into trying to understand this reality. Initially, this person, no, Bhagavan is there, and I'm very busy. Bhagavan also there. Anyway, every day, we used to go. This very famous in all our temple towns in Tamil Nadu. Morning you go, this come out and do all anacham. So Bhagavan is there. So, okay, anyway, recognize Bhagavan. Then Madhyamadhikari is then asking more deeper questions. What is this Bhagavan's nature? What is this world? Why am I suffering? Why is there so much suffering in the world? Why some people are extremely happy, seemingly, no, they don't know they're seemingly happy. Why some people are very, very happy always? Some people are very, very sad. So all those questions, they want to understand all these things. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, question arises. So they start investigating, and somebody says studies some of the Shastra, Vedanta Shastra, you'll get some knowledge. And so when you start studying this, Bhagavan takes the Manda Adhikari to the next level by making that person recognize that Bhagavan is no longer confined to one temple, one puja room. Bhagavan is also there. Please don't understand wrongly. Doesn't mean Bhagavan is not there. Bhagavan is there everywhere. What should you understand? Again, Bhagavan is not limited to only that place. It doesn't mean that I become Madhyamadhikari, I don't go to temple. You recognize Bhagavan more deeply in temple. Understand, no? So Madhyamadhikari, Bhagavan is everywhere. So Bhagavan started explaining from sloka number 16 how he is. He's not even saying I am present in, not saying I am within that. He is. Bhagavan is. He is or she is. Whichever you want to use. Brahman is. Aham kratuhu. Aham yajnaha. Swadha aham. Aushadham aham. Aushadham. Aushadham means what? Medicine. So, if you, I told you, you treat medicine as medicine or medicine as food. Nah. Some people eat to live. Nah, some people live to eat. If you live to eat, then you need a lot of, you understand what I'm saying? Should be sharp. Huh? They need a lot of medicines to take care of your physical health. If you eat just to live, I told you the shloka, Acharya Shankara says, Shut vyadhischa chikitsyatam pratidinam bhikshaushadham bhujyatam. Shut. So if you treat food as medicine, Ram Ramsu, what does it mean? What is the disease? Disease is hunger. Hunger is the disease. And what is the medicine? Food is the medicine. Medicine you will consume in what? Large quantity. Just know what is required. So today is what? Sankashtara Chaturthi. One of the important vratam, right? Chut Vyadhischa Chikitsyatam. So like that you practice different vratas and consume food in small quantity. When you consume food in small quantity, it becomes Aushadhi. Aushadham. Aham mantraha. All the mantras that you chant is Sakshat. What? Brahma Swarupam. Aspect of Brahman. And mantra japam, lot of doubts are there. Which japam should I chant to get moksham? Some people say. Which japam? Please teach me one japam to get moksham. If you are a Vedantic student, what should you be saying? Mantra japam alone will never give you moksham. No, 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 Ratvij, no. Neither Omkaram, neither Trembakam. No mantra japa can. What is this? I thought you're all getting advanced students. Mantra japam is only the highest form of purification of mind. Please understand this. Whether you chant japam on Ganesha or Hanuman or Devi or Parameshwara or Lord Krishna or Mahavishnu. Somebody said Mukunda japam you chant, you will get moksham. Oh, no japam can directly give you moksham. Can you write it very clearly, explicit, direct, no, boldly you can write. Mantras can never, Meenakshi is perfectly correct. Only by Vedanta Shastram, Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha, Sannyasa Yoga Jatayash Shuddha Sattva, Te Brahma Lokeshu Parantakale Paramritat, Parimuchanti Sarve. So only by systematic study Vedanta Shastras and Jnana Vijnana Sahitam, Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. Not only the knowledge, but also internalize this knowledge. Moksham is possible. Very good, Venkataraman. Mantra Japam leads to Chitta Shuddhi very soon. Unlike chanting and other things, Mantra Japam is the most efficient karma that you can do. First, start with what? Vak Japam through Vacha. Then do only Manasika Mantra Japam. Very powerful. Very soon you will attain Chitta Shuddhi and you will focus more and more deeper on Vedanta Shastra. And then, like my Guruji says, Colonel ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, what you say is that when you get Chitta Shuddhi ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ರವಿಯಂಜಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇದಾಂತವೆಲ್ಲ ಹಲ್ವಾ ತರ, halwa, gulab jamun, no laddu. You don't need other things. Vedanta Shastra is so easy to consume. It's like sweet, digest. So do a lot of mantra. I told you, take a resolution. Coming 2023. What? Brother Sagar is coming to an end. So take a resolution. Do a lot of mantra. Fastest way. And everybody can do. The beauty of mantra japam is what? Everybody across all, there's no differentiation for mantra. So get it from a right person. Very important. Right way, right methodology. If you do wrongly, you'll fall into a trap. So don't take this telephone mantra, internet mantra, email mantra, cover mantra. Should be taken directly from a guru who has got mantra siddhi. No, not people who are done in inner engineering, who studied Vedas. Understand? Okay, right. So Bhagavan himself is mantra, ham mantra. Then hameva ajyam, ghee that you offer to Bhagavan is actually Brahma Swarupam. And so these are all different aspects, matter principle. Then Bhagavan wants to show that he is also able to give guidance to the world. So Bhagavan said, I am the universal father, also universal mother, also grandfather. Nah. So Bhagavan's father, who is Bhagavan's father? Quickly, who is Parameshwara's father? Bhagavan himself. Correct. No, no father. So who is the most luckiest person? Parvati. Right? Why? Parvati doesn't have any father-in-law. No father-in-law, no mother-in-law. That's why all the Sri Matas do puja to Parvati. Should be free from all this mother-in-law, father-in-law problem, right? Anyway, so Bhagavan is the universal father. What is the sloka I taught you? Chant every day. Gives a lot of vakshuddhi. Because this sloka that Kalidasa composed has got tremendous power. He talks about vak. That means what? What you're uttering through your mouth and tongue. Artham, which is also oriented towards mind. And then he brings divinity in terms of the universal father, universal mother. Can you all chant now? Again, you can chant anytime during morning, evening, night, anytime you can chant. Vagartha viva sampraktau Vagartha pratipattaye Jagatah pitarau vande Parvati parameshwarau. Oh, you don't need to choose a day. Today is Saturday. Should I chant? No, don't. Any day, any time. Morning is still you chant. You'll get a lot of Vakshuddhi. So Bhagavan is both father, mother, grandfather, everything can take, grandmother, everything of the universe. So nobody should say that nobody is taking care of me. அனாதையா விட்டுட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. My son doesn't care for me. My daughter doesn't care. Son-in-law, daughter-in-law. That is why they have all these days in US. Father's Day, Mother's Day. Yes or no? Uncle Day la irka. US, tell me, please tell me. Uncle Day, Auntie Day, Grandfather Day. So, please understand, in our system, every day is Father's Day because you remember Father, Universal Father. You should remember also your parents. I told you in the morning when you get up, what? Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya Devo bhava, Atithi Devo bhava. Very, very purifying. Maybe very simple, but do with sincerity. So Bhagavan says that I am also the grandfather and I am the only one worthy of being knowing. So don't waste your time on unnecessary pursuits. I keep on saying, if it is required for your survival and little bit progress you want to make in whatever you want to do, you try and understand that, investigate, no. Otherwise, what you should do? Don't spend any time. I told you, Shruti Vipratipannate Yada Sthasyati Nischala Samadha Vachala Buddhi Tada Yogam Avapsyasi Yada Te Moha Kalilam Buddhir Vyatitarishyati Tada Gantasi Nirvedam Shrotam Yasya Shrutasya Cha. Can you write these two slokas? Please include these two slokas in everyday chanting. It should become your DNA over a period of time. What does it say? When the mind is totally freed from unnecessary moham, that means what? If I had known this, it would have been better. If I had done this, it would have been better. Let me know this. Let me investigate. Somebody is saying that, this, chat GPT, A, B, C, blah. Waste of time. Required for your work or something? No. So, edate moha kalilam, this confusion that is there in the mind, what to know, what not to know, what to investigate, what should I spend my time on? Buddhir vyatita rish, very nice sloka. Buddhi visheshena atitarishyati. Very powerful sloka. Many people don't emphasize this. When the mind, the intellect goes beyond, atitarishyati, crosses over, This stage of confusion, you have this confusion or not? What should I study? What should I know? Huh? The only one to be known is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is emphasizing here, I am the one to be known, Vedyam. And right, when you cross over this confusion and focus single pointed on Brahmajnanam, tada gantasi nirvedam. Then what happens? Nirvedam means you are totally disinterested in other things. Sir, do Nama Sankirtana, sir, do Bhajana, sir, do Bhagavan, do inner engineering, do what? Focus only on Brahmajnanam. So, Shrotamyasya Shrutasya cha. So today something will come, tomorrow something else will come, day after somebody will invent something. Nothing is to be newly invented. It's all told in the Veda. So Bhagavan is the only principle to be known. Vedyam, aham, only one to be known is Bhagavan. And Omkaraha, Pavitram Omkaraha. So this extremely auspicious Omkara is also Brahma Swarupam, which is an essence of Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, and Sama Veda, Rig Sama Yajureva Cha. So we done Padavibhaga Anvaya is over for sloka number 17. Somebody can confirm? Not yet. Okay, let us do the PVA for sloka number 17. Pita aham asya. Somebody is saying done, somebody is saying not done. Done. Okay. Let me complete. I started. Pita aham asya jagataha mata dhata pitamaha vedyam pavitram omkaraha rik sama yajuhu evacha. Then meaning. Aham pita. I am the father, the creator. Father means supreme creator. So, what? Eto va imani bhutani jayante ena jatani jivanti yatrayanti abhisamvishanti. So, since all, everything, living being, non-living, everything emerges from Brahman. Again, Vimada mantra, yatova, yataha, va imani bhutani jayante. That principle from which everything emerges. That means what? It is giving rise. Means as a supreme creator of everything. Yatova imani bhutani jayante. And what? That's why the second sutra, Brahma Sutra, write down all the references. Janmadyasya yataha. So, yataha, from that principle, from which? From which? Janma adi. Janma means creation, the emergence. So, Srishti, Sthiti, Layam happen. So, from that standpoint, Brahman is the Supreme Father. Then, like we have father, mother for physical birth. Who is the mother? Bhagavan himself is the mother. Bhagavan is not supreme truth. That's why, specially, Parameshwara is worshipped as what? Ardhanarishwara. Have you seen? Parameshwara's one form is Ardhanarishwara. That means what? Half the portion is what? Mata, Pita together in one. So that is how our divine approach to Bhagavan is. So Bhagavan is Mata, Aham Mata, the mother. So two in one. You don't need to have separate. Everything is together. And how do you say? One is Nimitta Karanam. One is Upadana Karanam. It's all understood earlier, right? We need two Karanam for creation of the universe, right? So the Maya Tattvam is worshipped as what? Mata. Brahma Tattvam is worshipped as what? Rameshwara. That is Nimitta Karanam, Upadana Karanam. That's why you understand. So, various levels. See, for an elementary person, Ardhanarishwara, enough. For slightly more inquisitive person, what? Upadana Karanam, Nimitta Karanam. Then for the Uttama Adhikari, highest evolved person, what is understanding? The Upadana Karanam, seeming reality, Brahman alone is real. Doesn't mean Mata is being dropped. Mata was used incidentally. This is called Adhyaropa Apavadam. See, my Paramaguru used to say, without understanding Adhyaropa Apavadam, you will never get clarity in Vedanta Shastra. And so I can say that with very, very, no, surely 99.99% in the world, even those who teach Vedanta don't understand Vedanta properly. It was actually told in one public forum in a Ramanam Subbu. A very senior teacher was teaching Vedanta course for 30 years. After teaching for 30 years, he came to one big forum we all organized. That is, I'm very surprised that whatever you have learned till now is wrong. So it requires right approach to understand Vedanta. Adhyaropa Apavadam means the entire Vedas, Upanishads uses the methodology of superimposition of a quality so that you don't understand the truth as something what? Opposite to that. First use that, and even that will be negated because once it's understood, the example is not required. Can you write this? Can. Adhyaropa Apavadam. So there is a sloka. Acharya Shankara quotes in Bhagavad Gita. Adhyaropa apavadabhyam nishprapancham prapanchate. Shishyanam bodha vidhyartam shastrajnaihi kalpitah kramaihi. Very, it's all very deep Vedanta. Anyway, note this down for now. When you study Vedanta in depth, you'll understand. Clear? So, all these things, Adhyaropa, Maham Mata, Aham Pita, Mahaha, Aham Dhata. Because ultimate truth has not got any father, mother. No, again, don't think, no, it is God. Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Abhyayam. For you to be guided properly. So, first you recognize Bhagavan everywhere. This is the way to recognize Bhagavan everywhere. Dhata. Pitamaha means what? Grandfather. How many of you have seen your grandfather? Spend time with your grandfather? Grandfather. Grandfather. And so what? The cause of Bhagavan. Who is the cause of Bhagavan? Bhagavan's father. Who is Bhagavan's father? Bhagavan's father is Bhagavan only. So, from this you understand that the Supreme, write down the term here, all this derived from this. The causeless cause. There is no cause for the Supreme cause. Bhagavan, the Brahma Tattvam is causeless cause. That's why Pita Mahaha. Then Dhata. Dhata means what? Dhata. Dhata means one who sustains and dispenses. Possessor and dispenser. Dharana Poshana Yoho. Write down, not only giving. The difference between Data and Dhata. Data means only giver. Mahapranam Dhata means one who possesses and also what? Dispenses. And what? Person also sustains. Poshana Yoho sustains. Just by giving, you cannot be sustained. What happens if I give you something, you will consume and it will end. To be sustained, right? So, Dhata is a very important word. If you chant the mantra, right? Dhata purastadhyamuda jahara shakrah pravidvan pradishaschatasraha tamevam vidvan amritaha iha bhavati. Even there, what is happening? Tam evam vidvan amritaha iha bhavati. Nanya pantha vidyate yanaya. There is no other way. If anybody says, I will make you aware of Brahman to other means, you should know that it was a hoax. So, Dhata, dispenser, sustains, dispenses, protects you, everything. Very important word, Dhata. Then what? Dhata what? Asya Jagataha. So, the Pita, Mata, Pitamaha, Dhata should be connected to which word? Asya Jagataha, this world. Sir, Bhagavan is dispenser. Why does he dispense only good things to me? Why I get dukkham, sometimes sukham? The dhata, when dhata means Bhagavan takes the role of dispenser. What way are the karma phalam being dispensed? What? In any fashion is it? According to our karma. Please understand. Whatever karma we have done earlier, according to our karma, we get the result. So, dhata is a justice. So, justice, no? Justice has to be just. Just means what? To be right. To be reliable and right. So that way Bhagavan distances based on karma phalam asya jagataha, everything in the world. Now, after explaining all these things, Bhagavan says that Vedyam, Aham Vedyam, I am the only one worthy of being knowing. Means what? If at all you want to know something, you have to investigate the ultimate truth, Brahma Tattvam. So, in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, finally, the final portion, so Yajnavalkya tells his wife Maitreyi in the Maitreyi Brahmanam, Atma va are shrotavyo mantavyo nididhyasitavyaha. Are Maitreyi, my dear wife. So Brahmagyan doesn't mean should hate the wife. Please understand. Brahmagyani will love the wife very, very well. My Guruji used to say that. My Guruji was a Grihastha. Hare Maitreyi, my dear Maitreyi. And again, my dear Maitreyi. Who is Maitreyi? Yajnavalkya's wife. One of the wives. He had two wives. Katyayani and Maitreyi. And again, Ram Ram Subbu. We have got only one life. That's fine. Let us have a lot of affection. Hare Maitreyi. Atma va, Atma vai. The Atman alone is the supreme entity which is worthy of Shrotavyo, Mantavyo, Nididhyasitavyaha. One should listen from learned gurus, Vedanta Shastra, only about Atman, Mantavyaha. Contemplate on that. Nididhyasitavyaha. Should do self form of dhyanam, knowing it, Swarupa Lakshanam. So that is the only one to be known. That's why I quoted. It's in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Big Aranya, big. From that you have to take out important statements. So, what is the sentence? Can you repeat? Put in the chat box. Atmava. Very good, Meenakshi madam. Atmava re Shotavyo Mantavyo Nididhyatitavyaha. That is why Bhagavan says, Ahameva Vedyam. I am the only one to be known. Then what? I am also the most what? Auspicious one. Pavitram. Aham Pavitram. Pavitranam Pavitramyo. So the most auspicious is Bhagavan Brahma Tattvam. So when you see all these things, study a Vedanta Shastra is the most auspicious activity you can do. To understand this itself will take many, many janmas. Guru sir, Vedanta Shastram. But what is the use? No, I can do Nama Japam, I can do Bhajana. You don't. By studying consistently, how clearly you get purity of mind, clarity of thought. Very clearly you can lead your life. So, Pavitram Omkaraha. This purity or the auspiciousness presented through the word Om, Akara, Ukara, Makaram. That if you want to study in detail which Upanishad you should take, this one Upanishad dedicated to Omkara Tattvam, Mandukya Upanishad. So we'll take that. It begins with Om itself. Om ityetadaksharamidagum sarvam tasyopavyakhyanam bhutam bhavat bhavishyati sarvam omkara eva. So it's very nice. You can also commit to memory by chanting. That's what we used to do. I told you. 20 plus years every day go to the Guru. Before the Guru comes, like you're all chanting Bhagavad Gita. Many of you are missing it. We used to chant all the Upanishad mantras 15 minutes before the class. That's why all the Upanishad mantras are committed to memory. Most of them. It will be in here only. You don't need to look at book. So, Om ityetad aksharam idagum sarvam. So there also Om is everything. Brahman is everything. Om is everything. So, Brahman is equal to Om. So Bhagavan is saying that. Then, and it is essence of what? Anyway, entire Vedas are Brahman, are essence of the manifestation of Brahma Tattvam. So Bhagavan says, Cha eva Rigvedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, Cha eva Rik Sama Yajuhu. Add the word Vedas. Rigvedaha, Yajurvedaha, Samaveda. All that is nothing but the manifestation of Brahman. And so, by doing proper, it's called Swarupa Anusandhanam. So, once Swaswarupa Anusandhanam. This is what is what knowing the real nature of Bhagavan is called Swaswarupa Anusandhanam. Bhakti Rityabhidhiyate. Viveka Chudamani, what is bhakti? Acharya Shankara says, one who constantly investigates ultimate truth, he is the highest bhakta, jnani bhakta. So that is what Bhagavan is leading us to. Okay. Now, in what other form can you recognize Bhagavan? Shloka number 18. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrit Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidhanam Bijamam Vyayam. Want to chant?
Yeah. गतिर्भर्ता प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत् प्रभवप्रलयस्थानं निधानं बीजमव्ययम्.
All possible. Very good. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasah Sharanam Suhriti Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidhanam Bijamam Vyayam. So Bhagavan wants to emphasize again that not only I am the one to be known, I am the only goal for everybody. The ultimate goal, Bhagavan will be saying, and Bhagavan says, I am the ultimate goal. What we should do? We should also make Bhagavan as the ultimate goal, the real goal. Others are all very incidental. So Bhagavan says, I am the goal. For whom? For everybody. Depends on us. We have to move from Manda Adhikari to Madhyama Adhikari to Uttama Adhikari. So I am the goal. And he says, don't worry, I will sustain you throughout this entire process. It's very difficult. So I am the sustainer. I will provide sustenance to you as you move forward on this path. Because I am the master. Bhagavan is the master, the king of the universe. Everything is under Bhagavan's control. Now you see, Bhagavan has raised the pitch a bit. Oh, showing the higher no aspect of controller, complete no master of the entire universe. Not only that, in the subtle form, Bhagavan is the ultimate witness. Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. Bhagavan is a witness. So if you think that what I can do something without anybody knowing, who is constantly watching us, ultimate witness, ever witness, that is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan also emphasizes here, don't think you can get out of my no, view. So ultimate witness. And also the abode. So the sustain means what? A person who is what living in a place, you say that I am sustained by this place. Similarly, Bhagavan sustains the entire universe. From that sense, the Supreme is the abode of the entire universe and also the refuge. So when there is trouble, where should you go? Don't go to what? Man, God, half God, is no, all these cheats, charlatans, go to Bhagavan. So Bhagavan, I am the ultimate refuge and also the well-wisher. So make Bhagavan your friend. I told you very clearly sometime back. So Bhagavan should be your best friend. And so a friend in need is a friend indeed. And because Bhagavan is the source of everything, anything you ask, like Kalparvaksham, Bhagavan can grant. And so Bhagavan, we have understood by now that this matter principle or Maya Tattvam or what is Upadana Karanam, Apara Prakriti emerges from what? Avyaktam to Vyaktam. So because of the presence of Brahman, the process of creation, sustenance, dissolution happens. Everything is supported by Bhagavan whenever it is existent materially. And Bhagavan is the supreme repository of everything. So, which is the infinite source. Everything is available in the supreme. And also, Bhagavan is what? He calls himself here the inexhaustible seed. See, what is the difference? Normal seed and Bhagavan as Bijam. Apara Prakriti as Bijam. Once you sow a seed, what happens? The seed becomes a shoot And then that seed cannot create again. Agree the point, right? Hopefully, that seed has to become a successful plant, and then there should be a fruit, then seed should come. If it doesn't come, seed will not, seed is lost. Whereas when there is creation, don't think the seed is lost. So the inexhaustible seed of creation is there with Bhagavan. These are all the material aspects, apara prakriti, nature of Bhagavan. Let's look at the Padavibhaga Anmaya Shloka number 18. Gatihi. Lot of terms are there in this, so take each and every term, understand properly. Gatihi, Bharta, Prabhuhu, Sakshi, Nivasaha, Sharanam, Suhrit, Prabhavaha, Pralayaha, Sthanam, Nidhanam, Bijam, Avyayam. 13. Very good. So all have become very Churka Gidra, my Guruji will say. So, slowly Bhagavan is taking us through the step-by-step process, no? So that you start analyzing, thinking in more depth. So, Anvaya, Gatihi, Bharta, Prabhuhu, Sakshi, Nivasaha, Sharanam, Suhurte. So, very simple so far. Anvaya and the sloka are together. Prabhavaha, Pralayaha, Sthanam, Nidhanam, Avyayam Bijam. Only thing you have to small change is what? Instead of Bijam, Avyayam, Anvaya becomes Avyayam Bijam. Look at the meaning. Gatihi. Gatihi means what? Yen Gati no Unige. We say in Kannada. Gati means what? Ultimate goal. Destination, goal. Very good. So, what should be your goal? New Year is coming. So, my goal is to be a billionaire. Very good. All fine. But keep Bhagavan as the highest goal, the real goal. Bhagavan says, I am that ultimate goal, destination. Then, next, Bharta. Bharta means sustainer. That is why in a family, the husband is called a Bharta. Suppose sustain. We are not sure whether nowadays husbands are sustaining or consuming. And again, sustain. More or less, no? Sustaining, right? So sustain a family. So Bhagavan says, I am Bharta. And Prabhuhu, the master, the king, who can take decisions. You see, one of the important qualities of the Supreme is Vairagyam. So many people ask, so much of destruction happens in the world. Does Bhagavan doesn't have any what? Karunai, kindness. Why all this happening? If it has to be given the punishment, Bhagavan will give the punishment. Has Bhagavan not been born as different forms to punish different demons or no? In every avatara. What? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam, importantly, vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So master will take right action, the right time, the right way, the right measure. Don't question Bhagavan's action. That means what? If you don't question Bhagavan's action, what does it mean? I will not question anything happening in the world. It's all Bhagavan's Leela. You have to accept it and move. That's how you become very, very, very calm. Start questioning, you'll get agitated. Why that? Why this? Why is happening? Throughout the day, you'll be only asking why. It's called whining. Nah. Again, it's not the WI, no, year end is coming, year end party, not WINING. It's called WHYING, whining. Okay, so this whining should stop. Accept Bhagavan as a master, Prabhu, Sakshi, while being the master, also the eternal witness. All this is very well what? Comprehended in one mantra. I've chanted earlier. Eko, write down. For the new year, try and memorize this particular mantra, the mantra provided in the Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Eko Deva Sarva Bhuteshu Gudhaha Sarvam Vyapi Sarva Bhutantaratma. Karma Chakshaha Sarva Bhutadivasaha. Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. So write down this. Can somebody put it in the chat box? Copy paste that. Use your technology. Then go and analyze. Padavi Bhagan we will do one day. Huh? So Sakshi, eternal witness. So Bhagavan is eternal witness. Then Nivasaha. Nivasa means ultimate abode. So Bhagavan is ultimate abode for everybody. Sharanam. Sharanam means refuge, ultimate refuge. So many people I've seen, they know the difference between Sharanam and Charanam. They'll say Periva Charanam, Periva Charanam, Periva Charanam. That two people like us. Periva Charanam. Okay, say fine. Okay. Periva Sharanam means what? I take refuge in Periva. Don't say Charanam. Charanam is different. For a different activity you have to use. Okay. Say Sharanam. Oh, Sharanam, refuge is the refuge. Suhrite. Suhrite means what? Well-wisher, the best friend. So I keep saying, take on Ishta Devata, take Ganesha, Krishna, make them your best friend. Then what happens? Life becomes very, very easy. So, who is the well-wisher or best friend? Who helps you without any expectation? Understand? A person who well-wisher is anapeksha. Pratyupakara anapeksha upakarta iti suhrite. Difference between suhrite and mitram. So small difference between friend and well-wisher. Friend sometimes may expect something in return. Pratyupakara apeksha upakarta iti mitram. Whereas pratyupakara pratyupakaram, something in return. Anapeksha, without expectancy. One who helps you. Upakarta means one who provides help, sustenance, whatever is called a suhriti. Suhran mitra udasinam. But we studied, no? So Bhagavan is suhriti, the well-wisher who will provide you all the things that you need without any expectation. Like what? Surya Bhagavan providing sunlight to us. Suppose Ram Subhu, he says, for every what calorie of heat or whatever I'm giving, should give me $1. What will happen? What will happen? You tell me. Huh? Without any expectancy. Similarly, wind, everything is blowing without any expectancy. Surya Bhagavan and Vayu Bhagavan are a great example for you directly as Suhriti, form of Bhagavan. Then Prabhavaha. Prabhavaha means the source. Universal source from which everything emanates. And it means what? Creative power. Pralayaha, the ground of resolution. Everything finally merges right into Maya Tattvam. So, from the same matter principle, Bija Swarupam, the world emerges, sustains for some time, then goes away into what? Avyaktam. So, Vyaktam then goes to Avyaktam. Avyaktam Vyaktimapannam. So, please understand this. Sthanam. Sthanam is a support. So write down equivalent for these three. So pralayaha. Pralayaha is the ground of resolution. Then prabhavaha is the source. Prabhavaha is equal to srishti. Sthanam is equal to sthiti. Pralayaha is equal to layaha. Layam. Here, srishti, sthiti, layam. Synonym, Bhagavan says, srishti here is what? Prabhavaha. Again, sthiti is what? Sthanam. Layam is pralayaha. So Bhagavan is saying very clearly, I am the what? Ultimate creator, sustainer, and dissolve the entire universe. And so what happens? Nidhanam. The repository of everything, matter principle, what? Living matter, non-living matter, knowledge, shabdam, everything. So Shastrayo Nitvat. Third sutra, Brahma Sutra. Enna? In Shastra Yonitvat, Yoni, the repository. of everything, nidhanam. Oh, Bhagavan is the Brahman is the ultimate repository of everything. And what? Importantly, avyayam bijam. So you should not say, here, once a seed is converted into what? Effect. Now understand this very clearly. When cause is converted to effect, the cause ceases to exist. Now, slightly let us, before New Year, let us know, tickle your brain. Suppose, Rutvij, you convert milk into curd. Milk is the cause, curd is the what? Effect. After converting milk to curd, give me the milk back. Can you get the milk back? Please tell me. Where is the cause? The cause is lost in the effect. Understanding? Nah. So similarly, when Bhagavan as Bijam gets converted to world, Bijam is lost. You'll say. So Bhagavan is saying, I am the eternal seed. It is not, write down, if you want to little bit know more deeply, Ram Subbu, it is not Parinamavadam. There are different schools of no creation. They say this how creation happened. There are about 10, 12 different schools, Satishware, 10, 12 different philosophies about how creation happened. It's Satkaryavadam, Asatkaryavadam, Parinamavadam. Huh? One day we'll take. Nah, when you're all fresh, energetic, we'll discuss this. Theory of creation is very interesting. So, to make sure you understand that Bhagavan, don't make Bhagavan into Parinam. That Bhagavan gets converted, Bijam gets converted to world, the Maya, then what happens? Bhagavan is lost, ultimate source is lost. So, very important. Underline this. Come back to it later in detail. Avyayam Bijam. Avyayam Bijam means inexhaustible seed. Means what? Only small aspect for understanding once again. Oh, Padosya Vishwabhutani Tripadasya Amritam Divi. Somewhere we chant this, right? Nah. Padosya Vishwabhutani. Just to give an example, 25% of my supreme nature has become the world, both living, non-living. Vishwabhutani. Both. No faster. Vishwana and the material world. Bhutani means what? Living beings. Only 25%. Tripadasya Amritam Divi. The other three, 75%, other three quarters. Quarter nale dangerous. Quarter use panna 75% is in what? Amritam, immortality. It means no change. So it's all ways of understanding the Supreme. That means what? Any amount of creation will not have an impact on the Supreme Principle. So many ways now. If you start now, go back, Sloka, from Sloka number, we'll take the ebook now. 16, 17, 18. Bhagavan has expressed his nature in many forms. Now take the ebook, all of you. So let's go to the beginning. Let's see whether you understood and covered all the things that was promised to be provided as part of the 9th chapter. What is goal 1? Present from slokas 1 to 10. Goal 1 is to know, understand the supreme nature, Brahma Tattvam. What is the glory? What is the qualification required to know the supreme truth? That is covered in slokas 1 to, we already done it. Now we are in sloka number 18. We are coming to the end of sloka number 19. We'll come to that later. Now goal 2. What is goal 2? Why we are not able to know the ultimate reality? So anadhikari, people who have no goal, so Bhagavan says, reset the goal. Try and get into the spiritual path. That is anadhikari. Then mandadhikari, madhyamadhikari, uttamadhikari. From mandadhikari, how to move to madhyamadhikari? Recognize Bhagavan everywhere. So different types of people are there. So Bhagavan message to different people based on their maturity. There are 6 concept notes and 5 key summaries in goal 2. If you go to now page number 9. What is the cause of samsara? Deeply embedded in Rajasic and Tamasic ways. So the way to get out, wonderful picture is there in page number 10. Look at the concept note. So while being alive, while going round and round, that giant wheel is shown, no? That is samsara chakram. Suppose there is one giant wheel, you all go right, and the person is switched on, ever on. There is no off. Then again, what will happen? Go on round and round. For some time it is happily going merry go round. After that, you want to get out. What is the only way to get out? Of a continuously revolving giant wheel. What you should do? You should only jump out. Correct? Huh? Huh? So this picture is wonderful. It says while going round and round, after recognizing that there is no end to this, no going in circles, you build a parachute sitting there. What is a parachute? Study Vedanta Shastra systematically from a guru, and that will give you soft landing. Soft landing is the most what talked about phenomena in the US economy, correct? Huh? Soft landing, hard landing, no landing, that landing, this landing. So in life, soft landing is through study Vedanta Shastra. So you get released from the samsara chakram. And so samsara karanam and Bhagavan's message to traditional, non-traditional atheist people, page number 11. And also Bhagavan's message to traditional people, because what? Even though your traditional started no Vajana Nama Sankirtana, that is not the end. People unfortunately think the beginning is the end. Can beginning be the end? Beginning can never be the end. So Bhagavan says you have to go towards Jnana Yajna. So all this you study once, we'll revise tomorrow morning again and then go forward. Going forward, Bhagavan wants to also show that he can be very decisive in his actions. When time comes, he'll give the right punishment. When it is required, he'll give the right help. How? We'll discover in the next class. So you're understanding various aspects of Ishvara. So far, who was Ishvara? In Satishwara? Namu kelidalla koduvane Bhagavanta. So who, whatever we ask, if he gives, that is Bhagavan. Bhagavan has got so many other roles and responsibilities. So by studying all these shlokas, your mind should get widened and move to become a very good Madhyama Adhikari. Prepare yourself to know this ultimate truth. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna 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 Krishna. Shubhamastu samasta sanmangalani bhavantu tyayeta. So last couple of days or only one more day left in 2023. Make sure you make the right New Year resolution. Na European sir? Brahmajnanagni namunihi. Come Brahmajnani. That should be the goal. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Narayana.